1 month ago, we were leaving Delhi for Rishikesh to do a yoga teacher training. I had never done yoga before in my life. Now, 1 month and 300 hours later, I think I've learned quite a bit. The entire journey to Rishikesh left me in awe. Being there is just as incredible. Its beauty is simply mind-blowing. One of my favorite things about it is seeing the monkeys and cows on the streets. But then, Google Maps sent us the wrong direction, and we got lost. Our car couldn't fit through the only available path. It was too narrow, only fit bikes and people. We called the school and told them we were lost. They ended up giving directions and they sent us to a different route. The route was one tiny road. It seemed like middle of a jungle. And to top it off, our driver told us it was common to see elephants in the road. Alright, we have arrived to the ashram. It's very simple, very nice, very clean. And the Ganges River is right outside. And the view is beautiful. There's monkeys all over the place, and cows.
Hello everyone, it's 6 a.m. and I have my first class right now. I'm actually late.
We start off our day at 6 a.m. with a yoga class. Then at 7:30 we either have pranayama class or shatkarma.
¿No agarraste Kleenex?
Me recuerda cuando me rompí la nariz.
Poquito a poquito, te le echaste el agua encima, mi rey.
¿Es todo esto en un lado?
Sí. O sea, jalas en un lado, pues ya te la echaste toda en el afuera.
Rectangle, yes. Your nose more down. Yes.
Ah,
Eso.
qué rico.
We have breakfast at 9 a.m. So right after finishing Shatkarma class, I leave to go to breakfast. This is what breakfast usually looks like here. On some days there will be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Those days would be my favorite. Right now I have free time, but usually this time I would go to another class. Because since I'm a beginner, I think it's a good idea to go. But now they're seeing things I already saw in past classes. So, I'm not going. The schedule usually changes depending on the week. So last week at this hour I would be in Ayurveda class, which was very interesting. And this is the third week, so next week will be the last. And I can't believe this is ending. Like, these 4 weeks went by really fast. And it was definitely a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I've been enjoying it a lot. I enjoy walking a lot because I get to see the beautiful view of the Ganges, the cows, and sometimes Kamala. I arrived to the class a little bit early, so the class before was still going on. The only thing missing is a monkey.
Oh, okay.
Philosophy class is very interesting and it's one of my favorites. At 12, we have asana theory class where we learn about the postures, how to align them properly, how to do them properly. We also get frequently interrupted by monkeys. After eating at 1 p.m., we have anatomy class at 2, and it ends at 3 p.m. In between classes, I like to practice the crow pose. It's one of my favorites and I'm trying to master it. Alright, so I finished anatomy class at 3, it's now like 3:20, 3:30, and I now have self-practice, which is usually an hour where we have to practice our postures and asanas, but today I'm going to be doing my homework instead. At 4:30, we have a class called Asana Alignment and Adjustment, where we usually put in practice the postures we learned earlier in the day. But right now, we were practicing our final exam, which is a class we had to do. So right now here it's me practicing with my mother. Right after finishing asana alignment and adjustment, we get ready for another class which usually changes depending on the day. Today it was Yoga Nidra. Some days it's meditation, some days it's sound healing, and some days we have Kirtan where the classmates who are doing Nada Yoga play alongside the teacher. At 7, the day is almost over. We go to eat dinner. I usually order a smoothie, and this is where we have some of our most interesting conversations. Last week I released a newsletter where I talk about all the lessons I learned apart from yoga, and I think it's like one of my best pieces of writing I've released on my newsletter yet. So if that's something you're going to be interested in, subscribe. The link will be in the description. I also send out weekly newsletters with a combination of the best content I've seen throughout each week and the lesson I learned. And not only lessons, but you can also keep up and see where I am in the world. If you want to see a video about my experience in Delhi, click here. And if you want to see my next video on the Himalayas, click here.